enough, huh?
Most assuredly.
Then let's put it to our own jury.
You're suggesting a mock trial.
What do you do about a man in front of officers?
You agree to hand her back the moment the verdict is in?
I agree to let you say goodbye to her the moment you're defeated.
Fa Teng Dim. What the hell that means?
Glad to see you haven't lost your touch with the clients.
I don't have to be nice to her. I just have to clean up after her bullshit.
She didn't lie, she just made a mistake.
We still have to clean it up. And she just handed us a roadmap.
You want to go after Nick Howell?
He's reasonable doubt staring us right in the face.
Bad idea.
He admitted to the bribe. He set up the call, and he was her man on the ground.
Laying it on Nick would be admitting Hessington Oil paid Mariga to kill those people.
We already admitted that Ava paid him, and Mariga already admitted to the murder.
Which is exactly why we should stick to the plan to destroy Mariga's
fucking
testimony.
good enough.
Not wanting to be shot is a hell of an incentive to lie, and an easy thing for a jury to understand.
Let me spell this out for you. You don't just show that your client did when you can point to someone who did.
But you're never going to convince a jury that number one didn't know what the number two is up to.
You have the balls to say that to me.
I'm not saying...
I don't care what you're saying. I'm the one in charge of this case. And believe me, I can convince anyone of the fact that a number two can betray a number one behind her back. Out. Still hiding from Nigel?
What? No, I'm looking at Katrina.
She just left for Barcelona.
Sorry, she what?
The training program.
Nesbitt.
Why would he send her away?
Because he knew I'd pick her to represent me at McConnell's custody hearing.
You're suing for custody, Lewis. That's insane.
Rachel, you abandoned her. Okay, whose side are you on?
Yours, but the law's not with you.
What, you think when you become a lawyer, you're going to be trying cases where the law's always on your side?
Lewis.
Rachel, you need to tell me which associate is least loyal to Nigel now.
Kaufman.
No, too green.
Corcoran.
The guy owned a hamster as a child and viewed a cat as a predator.
Donahue?
The Donahue? I'll not only lose custody, I may end up in jail.
For what?
Rachel, I stole the man's cat, and I need someone who understands why.
Then who, Lewis?
You.
I'm not a lawyer, Lewis.
You're gonna be soon enough. You run circles around those clients. Nigel holds no sway over you.
You want to ask me who the hell you steal Nigel's cat?
Rachel, you know how tough it's been for me this year. I lost the associates. Mike made a fool of me. I saw Harvey's name go up on the wall, and I went home. Do you know what happened? Mikado saw my pain, and she brought me a mouse.
Lewis, we have a murder trial going on.
A child I have nothing to do with. Rachel, I love her. I always fought valiantly for your dream, and even though I lost, I'm asking you. Fight for mine.
Jessica!
You have something for me on Nick Howell?
Nick Howell didn't do this.
What the hell does that have to do with
Look,
anything?
Harvey's problem with going after Nick is that it might backfire on Ava, right? But even if it doesn't, we're still putting an innocent man in the crosshairs.
An innocent man. He sold out Ava the second he had a chance, and I sat there and watched him do it.
Kim had him backed against the wall. He just did what he had to do.
And now we're backed up against a wall, and I don't give a shit about Ava's number two. He can rot in hell for all I care.
Just have one question. Are you going after him because he tried to sell Ava out? Or because Harvey tried to sell you out?
What did you just say to me?
I just want to make sure we're not potentially throwing a man's life away just because you're mad at someone else.
Instead of you coming down here and telling me who to be mad at, why don't you do your job and Find out what the hell Cameron has on Nick Howell that made him turn on Ava in the first place. Because if you think all it was that tape, then you don't know what the hell you're doing.
They want to talk settlement and they sent you? No, they didn't. So you're going rogue? Bullshit. I don't buy it.
Buy whatever you want. The fact is, you, Harvey, and Jessica are so busy trying to beat each other, you can't see you all have your heads up your asses.
Cocky. I get it. Harvey taught you well.
What Harvey taught me is to help my client. Now look, I can't guarantee that we'll agree to anything, but Ava deserves an offer.
I spelled out my offer a week ago.
Yeah, an offer based on the law.
Now I've got the real deal. It was 9, now it's 12.
Your real deal is a confessed murderer and a vindictive ex-employee.
I've got one saying that Ava paid for it, and another saying she knew what she was paying for.
Great, then give me a goddamn offer under 9 and I'll get you a deal.
This negotiation is over, Junior. Take your ball and go home.
You really are a dick. What did you say? You said you're a dick. You can take your offer and shove it up your ass.
Such a fucking idiot.
I am so sorry.
You little pissant. I can't believe this shit. Who the hell do you think you're dealing with? You know, I could have you locked up for assault right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I lost my head. Please. I was just trying to do my job.
Take your mediation and get the hell out of my office. Yes, sir.
Mr. Litt, how would you describe Mikado's well-being when she came under your care?
Well, Mikado's physical needs were taken care of. But there's more to a cat than its physical condition. They're highly emotional creatures.
Were her emotional needs tended to?
Of course, for speculation. He's not the campus, but he can't testify to Mikado's thoughts, which you should have objected to.
Very well. Mr. Litt, without speaking, would you describe in court her emotional condition?
When Mikado first entered my home, she was aloof and standoffish.
She's a cat. Sorry, I'll wait.
She was listless, you know, like I would take her out to see a bird or a dog